Hey fellow agents, this is Agent Smith, and we are going to be playing a game called Maize. Maize is a recent release, came out about December 1st, 2016 from Finish Line Games. It's kind of an independent title, it's very similar to Myst. I'm going to go ahead and start into this because the load screen takes a little bit of time. I'm starting up a new one. There's a little bit of an error, so I'm going to read through some information. I have a bunch of information that no matter how many times I restart, for whatever reason, the portfolio does not, like your folioed items, does not remember or reset. So that is some kind of sentient corn that exists in this world. Alright. I'm going to double check to make sure my screen size and everything is good. And we will get going fully in this. Looks like everything is fine. And the recording is being made and everything is solid. So we will continue. Alright, so anyway. This this is the world that we're in. We just kind of woke up in a weird visual haze of some kind, came across everything, and this is where we ended up. I don't know what's going on, but anyway. So I will say though that for some strange reason, after they just told me the controls and everything, for whatever reason, as you saw in the beginning when I went to hit new game, you're left with all of these items. So I'll do my best to kind of run them as I found them or where they should be. So I'll read them off as we go as appropriately as possible. So I played through this, like I said, I played through this before, but this segment of it before, should I say, this game is brand new to me, but the recording I was doing completely crashed on me, so twice actually. So hopefully I can get through this one. So anyway, we're gonna go chase after this corn through this maze. And see if we can figure out what this place is all about. This game is basically, Finish Line Studios did this game, and similar to that of Myst, and with weird things like this, the world that makes you want to go take a look at what that big circle is. When the pointing hand icon appears, click the left mouse button to interact. I opened up the door panel, and I don't have any of the things that need to go into this big door, so whatever's behind here, we don't have access to yet. So we'll continue in the corn. Escape P to bring up the pause menu. There's dead ends everywhere. The corn looks funny to me. Here we go. Towards the barn. I mean, away from the barn. Q does absolutely nothing, which they state to me, and I have been hitting this button pretty much ever since I've been messing around this game, and so far Q really does nothing. Why do they tell you that? I don't know. It's really suspicious. Makes you wonder. I wonder if they're going to keep a tally of how many times you press the Q button just to see. Just see what it does. In a big open field with a desk on it. In it. We're back in question mark minutes. So there's also a piece of paper here, or a book here, the welcoming bush or whatever, and that is this one. A note lazily scribbled includes a stock greeting and encourages the reader to enjoy the complimentary snack on the desk. Notes to the reader to mind the boxes, and also says open the big door and we'll probably say hello. So that's what that would have read override if there was a note there. But like I said, for whatever reason, the portfolio items don't seem to reset. I don't know if I have to go in and like delete my everything to be able to do that. But let's pick up this English muffin. You did a great job picking up that item. A new path has opened for you. They haven't told us, so I think they will in a second. Keep moving forward. Press E to examine the item that's your equipped item for clues on how to use it. As hard as granite, this muffin is most definitely nowhere near fit for consumption, despite how much you try. All you've done is given yourself a headache. So, that's a clue to what it could do. Alright. So we get the slowly rendering tree trunk here. And this goes off the field. And this is what I think that we're referring to. Mind the boxes. These big orange boxes from literally oranges. Mega oranges, actually. That's what it says. They're just there, blocking your path through a lot of things in this. So now, since they've stated it, all the story items are there. I'll go through what I found. I've gotten the welcome note. Inside the front of the house is a book area, and this is what I remember seeing in there. So, having no talent at the genre, the author mistakenly reveals the murderer's identity on the first page, and spent the rest of the novel outlining a story about the detective buying a pair of pants. It was a really boring mystery novel. We also find a mediocre rock, which we found near an outhouse. We don't know why you have it, and it's absolutely mediocre in every way possible. Its name is Chauncey. We also found a burnt report. I believe this was in one of the rooms, kind of burned out looking. So much of it you can't be read. But the words abject failure appear several times. So does hurt feelings, sentient corn stalks, and why do we do this? And finally, a statue invoice. An invoice for a commissioned wooden statue. The cost is in the hundreds of thousands. Items on the list include chopping down a large old oak tree, carved statue out of oak tree, and hospital bills for injuries sustained chopping down the oak tree. So, alright. That's what I found. They're in random locations. If I can remember where I found each one, I'll point it out as I go. This is apparently the carved statue. And there's the items, on the other hand, are all in the locations they should be. Broken handle. Scroll through your stuff to do stuff with them. Completely useless shoveling dirt, but helpful if you want to tip something over. You immediately think of the wardrobe on the second floor of the farmhouse, because you didn't particularly like how it looked at you, and would like to ruin its day. Which we don't know of yet, but the game doesn't care whether you know. There's more orange boxes preventing me from going to the windmill, so the windmill is out of the question. Big old solar panels on the roof there. I've never noticed that. I did notice that there's a Fiero that apparently was made by Alienware Technology. Take a look. You see, when you see the place icon, you can use an item. Click the left mouse button to use it, and use your equipped item. Obviously, I don't have a key for a locked door. I have an English muffin, and I have a stick here, which neither of them do me any good. This way looks like it goes to the barn based on the picture showing a barn, and the fact that I could see the silo and barn in that direction, but the orange boxes are blocking my way yet again. So, we will work our way around the back of the house. Run. We got ourselves a chicken coop. We've opened the chicken coop door. There's a key. Your mind explodes with the possible uses of this item, but then you settle on key to unlock a nearby farmhouse and never think of any other possibility again. But I want to put it in all kinds of stuff. head down further. Q. No matter how many times you press it, I don't know if you can hear me pressing in here, it does absolutely nothing. The rock I found sitting, I think, on the actual toilet in here, I don't recall, but the rock was still there, and Chauncey, should I say, Chauncey was sitting there. And there's a nail we cannot remove. So we gotta come back to get that. But we have a key, so let's go ahead and take a look inside the house now. Try to pick up some speed if the game doesn't completely lag out on me. This door doesn't have any usability. Open this door. Go ahead and open this door. Okay. So, the items you see in the world that you could utilize are usually highlighted, and I recall this room, I believe I found a book or possibly the burnt out notice. In this room I found a piece of paper of some sort. Everything is darkened right now. Damn, these paintings are creepy. Fucking creep me out every time I see them. Alright, pick up this box. Despite what the names would suggest, this crate was specifically used to hold a large number of pine cones in order to start a collection. The collection currently sits at 0. Bathroom plug. Never read this one. Bathroom plug. Bathtub plug. This particular plug fits perfectly into the bathroom sink on the first floor of the farmhouse. There's also a talking plug, but due to a bad case of laryngitis, you will never know that. I don't know the purpose of sticking this in here. I've done this and it never does anything back. You can't open this cabinet and get a pair of nail clippers. Vigilant as you are when it comes to personal hygiene, the only two things these clippers will do for you are grip something lodged in a wall, like the nail in the outhouse. They'll give you 100% tetanus guaranteed. That is it. Well, I don't want tetanus, so we'll use it for the outhouse. Alright. And this, if it lets me look at it, as a sausage grinder with something jammed inside of it. I haven't been able to figure out what to do with that yet. I can take this rancid corn oil, and you would think, based on its description, though the smell is strong enough to overcome a herd of yaks, you could use it to loosen something you need to remove. For some reason, an image of a gloved hand pops into your head, leading directly to you walking straight into a wall. None of that information seems to help, but whatever, because that doesn't actually work with that. There's a panel there. You can crouch, C, and begin to not crouch forever. Up, down. Avatar goes up, Avatar goes down. Sugar bagels. Unlock a secret door, making it much less secret. Open the secret door. This brings us into this smoky, foggy basement. The only thing that stands out here is this fuse box. It's missing a fuse. This staircase to go back up and out. So right. Alright. So the outhouse was out past the chicken coop, which had a nail for this nail clipper. Pull the rusty nail out of the wall with the nail clippers. For some reason, the first thing that pops into your head is that it would be a good conductor of electricity, possibly as a fuse. You are very strange. It's a dangerous fuse, but whatever. Right back down into the basement here. Pop this right into the fuse box. Use the rusty nail as a fuse against the safety regulations. Restore power to the farmhouse. It's slightly less dark than it was before. Herb's drying down here. Sounds like people are walking around and moving. Creeps me out every time. There's a crap-filled litter box. We're gonna go ahead and head upstairs. The rooms are all lit up now. You can actually see into them. There's something in there. You picked up a CD. Good for you. A new path is open for you to the barn and the silo. Sweet. I've actually never been able to go over there before. Got a disc, so it says like top secret on it. Or something. An old CD. An old CD, its label's faded. Pressed on the first batch of CDs ever created, this brand was notoriously expensive and even more unreliable, making even the greatest of symphonies sound like something a concussed elephant would make while stumbling around a music shop. So, crappy audio is what it's going to have on it. They got an old Nintendo here. This top-loaded Super Nintendo cartridge. And a Nintendo controller with an Atari controller hooked up as well. What kind of video game system that was. This was the library, like I said, I found the book in. Every painting in this place has got that freaky looking face on it, whether it's male or female. Well, except for that parrot, apparently. There's something on the table over there. Yeah. There used to be boxes over there. I can't really tell now from here, but I'm guessing they're gone now. A bobby pin. Like, there we go. I can't pick anything up. Extremely useful for picking a lock, but you mistakenly thought it was a pencil and wrote a very detailed account of your day up to that point. You didn't notice where there was no ink until a few hours later. I'm writing with a bobby pin. Go into the next room. You can use items. An item can be placed there. There doesn't seem to be anything else of value. So many boxes everywhere. Alright. We'll go ahead and put the box here. So much lag. Alright. And bam. Zip the wardrobe over with a broken shovel. Attic. Couldn't fucking know. Do anything with this box. Something loading so slow. That's so weird. I think it's loading in real slow. Yeah, the boxes are gone for sure. I could definitely go down that path now. Alright. There's a... Oh, you are all over my keyboard. Sorry about that. That was my cat walking across the other keyboard. I play on a wireless one. He just walked right across the top front of it. Usually steps over. This is a thigh exercise thing. Used to be heavily advertised back in the day by, I think it was like Sally Struthers or something like that. It's kind of funny that that's up here. Are you gonna walk across my keyboard again? Oh, I'm glad you didn't press anything that time. Find out you stopped my recording, I'm gonna murder your face, cat. Alright. Typewriters. Got really freaky looking carrots. Tubers of some kind. We got another item to be placed here that we don't have. That looks like a rabbit's foot or something to me. I can't tell. There's some kind of necklace piece. And a mallet. Smash something perfectly flat with this trusty tool. But remember, you can never unflatten things with this. It is the mallet's greatest weakness. Good for flattening. Alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here and try to figure out what's going on with everything, but we are definitely going to be heading on to the barn next. Take a look and see what's at that barn silo out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give me a like if you did. It'd be greatly appreciated. It helps. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.